Good morning, everybody. I want to do another installment in my little series on the Messianic Kingdom. This is number 6. I'm going to be reading from Isaiah again. It's Isaiah chapter 9 verse 6. The print is small here, so let me read it with my glasses on. For unto us a child is born, and unto us a son is given, and the government will be upon his shoulder, and his name shall be called Wonderful, Counselor, the Mighty God, the Everlasting Father, the Prince of Peace. Of the increase of his government and peace there shall be no end, upon the throne of David and upon his kingdom, to order it and to establish it with judgment and with justice from henceforth even forever. The zeal of the Lord of hosts will perform this. Now, this is a very famous passage, one that we're all familiar with. Notice that Isaiah is a Hebrew prophet, and he's speaking to the Hebrew people, and he says, unto us, that is the Hebrews, a child is born, and unto us a son is given. And then he says, and the government will be upon his shoulder. When the Lord Jesus Christ was here, he had no government position. Okay, he did not have any ruling authority. He just came as a prophet of the Lord. But when he comes again in his second advent, the government will be upon his shoulder. He will be the Messiah. He will be the anointed one. He will be the King of Kings and the Lord of Lords. And his name shall be called Wonderful. He's the only person in the Bible that has a name that begins with a W. Okay, he will be called Wonderful. Why will he be called Wonderful? Because people will be in awe of him. They will wonder at him. He will also be called Counselor. He'll be the one that people will seek for advice. He will be referred to as the Mighty God. Speaking of the Lord Jesus, of course, he's referred to as the Mighty God. He is also the Everlasting Father, and he's also the Prince of Peace. Now, of the increase of his government there shall be no end. So what that means is that there will be no time, there will be no time limit to his kingdom. There will also be no territorial limit to his kingdom. There will be no end to it. He will sit on the throne of David. He will be the rightful King of Israel. And Christ will order and establish his kingdom in judgment and in justice forever. You know, people tend to think that this kingdom has commenced already, but that's absolutely so far from the truth. This is something where Christ is going to come into this world in his second advent. When he came in the first advent, he came to be the prophet of the Lord. When he returned to heaven, he went there to be the high priest of his people. When he comes again, he's coming to be the King of Kings. So he is a prophet, a priest, and a king, but not all at the same time. When he comes next time, he's coming to be the rightful King of Israel. He will sit on the throne of David. Also, Christ will order and establish his kingdom in judgment and justice forever. This is going to be an orderly kingdom. This is going to be an established kingdom. His counselors and his judges and his rulers that will rule with him will have an eternal ministry. And lastly, it says this will happen in the zeal of the Lord of hosts. It is the determinate will of God that Christ will rule. And when he does, nobody will stop him from ruling. So there we are. This is the message of Isaiah. Christ is going to rule and he's going to reign forever. Well, God bless you. Look forward to speaking to you next time. Bye for now.